Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Now, before we get into the video, we're so close to 10k subscribers, so keep pressing subscribe. And on that note, we might lose some today. We're going to talk about Arsenal. It's basically what's going on, how they can improve, and maybe win some trophies. So, where should we start, Connor? Should we start on what's gone wrong with Arsenal?
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about the early start to the season, I'd say. So, going on to that, they've had a slow start compared to what their standards are. I mean, they've got that draw against Brighton, the 2-2, I believe. And it was a warning sign, I feel, but that can happen. You know, you can drop points early in the season, but...
And recover.
Yeah, but now they've dropped too many points.
They've dropped 7 in total.
That's it. And the teams have dropped points against, you know, your Brightons, your Bournemouths. City, yeah, of course. Again, that happens. But it's just... your Brightons and your Bournemouth, that's when you start to get some warning signs. There must be a reason why. And going on to that, the Bournemouth game, wow, like the red card, it just represents me like immaturity in the team. Yeah,
I was going to say that. I mean, they've had criticism in the media. Troy Deeney's already had his say.
Oh, yeah, of course he has.
Arsenal's best friend.
That's it.
They've just been branded stupid and petulant.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 red cards, most in the Prem.
That's it, and it just shows the immaturity of the team.
And the thing is, it's silly, it's cynical, silly fouls as well.
That's it. We go to that Trossard one with the
kick the ball away.
Kick the ball away, done the foul as well. Silly, didn't need to happen, and that caused them just to sit back the whole game. You know, some people criticise it. I didn't think it was too bad of a tactic just to sit back, but yeah, and the Bournemouth one as well. Saliba, I think he could have caught him. There's a lot of ground to make. There's a lot of ground for him to make up with Ivan Nilsson. But he took the foul and got the red card, and going on to that game again shows sort of the inexperience of Arteta. He brung off Sterling, who was probably their best player in that first opening 20-30 minutes, and brung him off, and already had 3 defensive midfielders in the team, and then brings on Kiwior.
He has not been good for us.
No, I don't think he has. He's not up to standard. For me, I would have dropped Partey at right back, because he's played there a few times and kept Sterling on, but he brought on Kiwior, and then in the 80th minute subs Kiwior off again for Gabriel Jesus. So what was that just proves the substitution didn't work. You know, he got it wrong.
Yeah, I know managers can't get it right all the time,
of course not. Yeah.
Jesus, to sub a player on and bring him off.
It's just that fine margins though. Like that's what it takes to win. You know, you got to have to make a perfect season basically, and
I mean, on to the, we spoke about the silly red cards.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about the Declan Rice one because there was a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be siding with the refs. But it is in the rules. Kick the ball away, delayed play.
You could see what he was trying to act dumb, but you could see what he was doing. He was stepping across as he was about to hit it. He knew what he was doing for me.
And the thing is, it was mic'd up. The ref was mic'd up. I think they showed it on Sky Sports, or I saw it on social media.
Yeah.
The referee went, I don't want to do it, but I have to. It's the rules.
That's it, yeah.
Just because, he's £100 million signing.
Yeah, it doesn't
excuse him.
That's it.
We can go back to the game, but I do want to talk about the signings.
Yep.
Obviously, they haven't really upgraded where they needed to.
Yeah, I mean, the Calafiori signing wasn't needed. It wasn't needed.
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good for him, but
100%.
Was it needed?
No.
He's already got about 5 centre-back come left-back.
That's it.
I mean, Timber can play there, Kiwior can play there, Tommy Yasu can play there. That's 3 already.
Had a fouled target as well as Zubimendi. He didn't want to join, so they got Marino instead. So didn't get their first choice. And Marino, he's been all right, but hasn't set the world alight. And I just don't think their signings have hit even this past few seasons. Like, look at Gabriel Jesus, hasn't really hit the heights, as we do say quite a lot on this channel.
Havertz hasn't really.
Yeah, I think he's done all right.
He's done okay.
Yeah, he's done okay.
He's 70 million.
Not justified.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely not. But yeah, I just feel like they've got too much inexperience. They've got that young squad that can probably last for another 5 years. That same team could probably still go for 5 years, but they haven't got that experience yet, and they need them big names, sort of like your Sterlings. You know, Sterling's got that experience, but in terms of leaders, they've been through that. That's what they need. Like City have got the likes of Gundogan. He's won everything. You know what? Yeah,
Diaz.
That's it. Yeah,
Walker even.
They haven't really got them sort of players. They've got them young players that are gonna be them players in the future,
which is good. Yeah. But when you're saying, "Oh, I want to win trophies," you want to stop City's dominance.
That's it.
Is waiting 5 years the right way to go about that? I don't think so.
That's it.
I mean, you spoke about Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah.
And I think Arsenal fans are waiting for him to turn into their talisman. It's just not going to happen.
Nah.
I mean, there's one player, I think I mentioned it in our transfer video a couple of months back, but there's one player I think they should go all out to go and get.
Go on.
And that is Victor Gyökeres. I think he'll solve their problems.
Yeah, he was really linked with them earlier in the season, but they never really...
I mean, these are his stats. So, in 8 Portuguese league games, got 12 goal contributions, 11 goals and an assist.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can put him in the back of the net.
Yeah, 100%.
Champions League, 3 contributions in 3, 2 goals and an assist.
Yeah.
It's a big game player.
And he's playing for a Sporting side that, you know, I mean, they're all right, but they're not, you know, it's going to be hard to get chances consistently with that team.
Yeah,
so,
especially in the Champions League.
That's it.
Portuguese League, they're one of the stronger teams.
Yeah, you've seen the likes of Bas Dost get 50 goals or whatever, you know what I mean? So,
says a lot. But I just think, and of course he's done it in England, he's done it in the Championship, and obviously people say, well, Callum says that it's a lot more physical league.
Yeah.
We don't watch it,
but I can see why.
Then,
I can see why.
So I think he'll add well to this team. And they're all big boys as well.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
And they didn't, that's what everyone was screaming for at the start of the season. Get that number 9. That's all they're missing is that number 9. Then they get Calafiori, Marino, sort of play about a bit, and they don't really get that number 9. They're playing Havertz up top. They're playing probably not good enough Jesus.
Yeah.
You know,
they played Trossard. The Trossard's player that's going to get you those goals that you need to win.
That's it.
To win trophies.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to compare anyone to Haaland because he's just a freak.
Yeah.
But the way Haaland is number 9, gets in a position to score the goals.
That's it. He's not the most prettiest in terms of, you know, the flashy goals and all that.
Yeah.
Well, every now and again he is, obviously, but you know, he's just a goal scorer, and that's what they need. But they didn't go out and get it, and they look like they're suffering because of it.
Yeah, I think if they go out in January and just go all out for Gyökeres, I think it will turn their season around.
Yeah, 100%. And also, they've obviously got that game against Liverpool tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a big game.
Massive game. If Liverpool win that, they go even further ahead. And they're playing catch-up for the rest of the season. So, going on to that as well, do we think Arteta is good enough for this team? Obviously, he's got them this far, but can he make that next step?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It sort of reminds me of Southgate of England.
Yeah,
you know, gets them to a certain level and then can't really push on.
I mean, I'd give him probably another season or 2.
Yeah.
Because it is still a young squad. But what sort of... I'm not even an Arsenal fan, and it annoyed me. I saw in the media he admitted that they were struggling against Shakhtar. And they wanted to be more defensive. You can't say you're going to go and win trophies.
That's it.
This is a team last year who were calling for Real Madrid. They were actively calling out to fight Real Madrid.
That's it.
Play Real Madrid. Real Madrid will do 10 times the damage Shakhtar will.
100%.
You can't go out and just be like, oh yeah, we were holding out for a draw against the likes of Shakhtar.
That's it. Like we played a similar team in Slavia Prague and we beat 5-0 at home. Do you know what I mean?
That's what you need to be doing.
Yeah, you've got to be pushing these teams aside.
Sounds like we're glazing City, but if that's your competition,
you
need to match their standards.
That's it, yeah. And I just don't think that, for me personally, I don't think Arteta is good enough to get them over the line. I think he had one last season and the season before that. Not really done much. Hasn't won a trophy as well. A lot of people are saying that Arsenal are in a drought in terms of trophy. Hasn't won one since 2020, I believe.
It's the FA Cup, isn't it?
Yeah. So, again, he hasn't... Even if you're not doing the league, you've got to sort of get a League Cup in there, get an FA Cup, just to show that you're going in the right direction. But
with Arsenal, you just need to up those standards.
Yeah.
You can't be going, oh yeah, we'll defend against Shakhtar. No, just go out and batter them. They haven't got the firepower that you have.
Yeah.
Even on your worst day, Arsenal, you have more firepower than Shakhtar.
That's it.
You shouldn't be going out there to defend a 1-0 lead. No. I know they got the win.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
That's it.
And I'm not saying he's a poor coach, but he's playing too defensive.
Yeah, and
for the team he's got.
As I said, started a game against Bournemouth with 3 defensive midfielders. I know obviously Odegaard is injured, but Partey, Marino, and I think it was Rice.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't going to scream. If you go 1 goal down, it's going to be so hard to... And even with 10 men as well, like...
I mean, even with 10 men, Arsenal should be beating Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I know 100%. Bournemouth are quite good at the minute, but even then, you should be going out and beating them.
Yeah, definitely. So, what are your predictions for Arsenal come the end of the season? Are we talking title challengers, top 4? What we see in that sort of... Are they getting there? Are they getting a trophy, FA Cup, whatever?
I don't think... I think it's going to be another trophy, this one.
So do I.
I mean, we're probably going to get loads of hate from Arsenal fans in this.
Yeah.
But it's just realism. Like, it's just...
So we going 2nd or 3rd or...
You know what? I don't think they'll get top 4.
Don't think they'll get top 4.
Nah.
Wow.
Maybe 4th if they're lucky, but you think
Really?
you've got Liverpool are on fire at the minute.
Yep.
City are City.
Yep.
Chelsea are playing really well.
They are, to be fair. Very underrated this year.
They might get 4th, to be fair, because I can't think of a 4th.
You got a Spurs, you got Brighton, maybe.
Tottenham are inconsistent.
Yeah.
I know they beat us, and I'm talking out of place of sorting us.
Yeah, I think they're going to come second. I feel like Liverpool will have a drop off. I don't think Liverpool's midfield are good enough for the rest of the year. I feel like obviously they'll have a good start, but I feel like Arsenal will get second again and another trophy this season, like you said.
It's still early in the season.
Yeah.
Perhaps we're being a bit too harsh on Arsenal.
Maybe.
But compared to the starts they've made before, and like the way they kept up with City for quite a few seasons. Also, I think it was 2 seasons ago, they were top for like, what, 30 weeks?
That's it, yeah.
And then obviously, it comes back to that inexperience. They didn't know how to hold that lead.
Yeah.
And Man City just done what they did.
Yeah, for me, second place and no trophies. I don't think they're getting FA Cup.
I'm gonna say 4th place. It'll be close.
Yeah, that's a big call, to be fair.
It's just Liverpool and Chelsea how they're playing.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
fair
think
enough. I just don't think Chelsea are there yet. I don't think they're better than Arsenal yet. They can be.
It's still early in the season. This could come back to bite me, and they could finish second and win a trophy.
That's it. Yeah.
But that's our thoughts on the Arsenal situation. Arsenal fans, let us know if you've got anything right, what we got wrong. Probably abuse us, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, we're on the road to 10,000. It's a big number. As you can see, we don't have an elite setup. It's literally just in our bedrooms.
That's it.
So to reach 10k is a massive milestone for us. So keep clicking, keep sharing. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll see you next one, guys. See you later.